They say styles make fights, right? Well, we have a great one here between the Jacksonville Jaguars and their great defense and the Kansas City Chiefs and their great offense. Something has to give, right? Well, we break it down in this video and tell you what it is. If the Jacksonville Jaguars watched the Monday night game against the Denver Broncos, and they know coming in, it's all about running the football against Kansas City's defense. Running the ball against an opponent that has an explosive offense can be your best defense. Not like Jacksonville needs that assist anyway, but in this case, the less time KC has the football, the more pressure it is for them to put the ball in the end zone. So expect a heavy dose of TJ Yeldon and company this week to try to shrink this ball game against the Chiefs. Defensively, it's about alignment, assignment, and execution. Coaches tell you all the time to keep your eyes on your luggage. That's going to be key in this ball game. The Kansas City Chiefs will try to sucker defense with shifts, personnel groupings, ghost motions, and gadgetry. You have to stay disciplined in that regard, staying assignment sound in the process. It's like playing 3-card Monte on the A-Train. You don't play 3-card Monte on the A-Train, you'll lose every time. Also, from a pressure standpoint, don't allow Pat Mahomes to break contain because he can also throw it deep and also accurately on the move. For you fantasy football fans out there, check out my fantasy football content on The Athletic. Visit the website, theathletic.com/fantasy, and also follow them on Twitter as well at TheAthleticFF. Moving over to Kansas City in this game, and when facing an aggressive press-style defense in Jacksonville, you want to create separation and confusion to allow yourself to get open and generate big plays. And the best way to do that is by going with condensed sets, bunt sets, etc. Force Jacksonville to communicate constantly on the back end. Remember, the Chiefs have the type of receivers that don't have to get deep down the field to be successful. They just need the ball in their hands, so any quick way they can do that or get a small piece of separation or space would be a win for them against this Jags pass defense. And defensively, they have to be able to turn the ball over. Luckily, they're facing a quarterback in Blake Bortles that can get a bit loose with the ball as far as fumbles are concerned in the pocket, or even get lax in his passing and toss an interception. Aggressive play can yield big results, both good and bad. But this is what the Chiefs have to do until they can prove they can avoid getting gashed on defense. They are surprisingly good on third downs, but it's about first and second downs where they're going to start to have to play better. In this ball game, I think it's going to take turnovers to knock off the Jags. Be sure to check out Football Game Plan's Best Bets podcast, where our analysts Chris James, Gene Clemens, and myself will give you our best college football and NFL picks against the spread for this upcoming week. And in case you want to put a couple shekels on some games, we help you take home the loot. So subscribe on iTunes or listen on SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/FBGP podcast. I like Kansas City in this ballgame. Their offense can score in a multitude of ways. They have the best ace in the hole with running back Kareem Hunt, so they can essentially play the same game against the Jags if they chose to. Right now, with the way the game is officiated, I will have to side with the best offense over the best defense in this one. So that's it for this week's episode of Football Game Plan's NFL X Factors. I'm Emory Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Be sure to follow me on all of my social media accounts, and don't forget to check out and subscribe to the Football Game Plan Network located at youtube.com/footballgameplan. And always remember to subscribe on iTunes to Football Game Plan podcast and leave us a 5-star rating.